Hey, what's going on guys? It's LuceyGoosey or Kyle, and welcome to a little bit of a different type of video here on the channel. So what today we're going to be doing is I'm actually going to be showing you one of my draft league battles. This was my week 1 battle of the draft league I've been talking about in a couple of my videos. So basically what happened is a couple of my brother's friends and my friends, we all got together and we made a group of 7 and we drafted some Pokemon for our team. So we had 12 picks and I got a pretty stacked team because most of the people were just picking Pokemon they liked and I picked Pokemon that were really good. So, this is my week 1 match. I've got Tapu Fini, Magearna, Goodra, Donphan, Serena, and Weavile for this week. So, I was facing against my friend Simeon. My team name is the Dallas Starus, and his team name is the Harlem Honchkrows. So, that's everything with that, and I just gotta hit play right here. And this is post commentary. Now, I don't have like anything cool or special, like I don't have the capture card for my DS, and you see those blue lights, that's actually my webcam in the background. So I tried to record this just so you guys would enjoy it. I tried to turn off autofocus as well because I figured that would probably be better, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Alright, sorry about that guys, I actually forgot that I had to turn off the autofocus for the video, so now that's working. And yeah, I sent out my Eeyore, which is my Donphan. I've never really done a post commentary before, so I'm sorry if it's kind of rusty and everything. Also, I've got my Bears hat on today because my hair is super messy again. So, but he led his Porygon Z, and I specifically ran Superpower on my Donphan for the Porygon Z, as well as another Pokemon he had, but I don't remember what it was because it's been forever. It's been over a month since this battle, so I don't remember what other Pokemon he had, but he had another Pokemon that was weak to Fighting type. So I brought the Superpower on Donphan just because, you know, it's something he doesn't expect. But I brought that instead of Ice Shard, and you'll see how that comes into effect later in the game. So he brought out his, what's it called, the Excadrill, and I figured, you know what, I just don't want to lose my Donphan already, even though it probably would have just, it wouldn't have mattered if I lost him or not. But sorry about those blue lines on the screen. I just didn't know how to record this otherwise. So yeah, I sent out my Serena, who's able to take that Earthquake really easily, and he's going to actually switch out right here. And he goes out into his Alola Marowak, and this Pokemon is so scary. I had to prep so much for this Pokemon. I got the Drop Kick, which is basically just lowers his attack, so that's pretty cool. But this Pokemon is just really scary, and it was a huge threat to my team. Basically, anytime it came into the game, every time it came into the game, I had to sack something off, and I was really mad when I saw that. If you saw, his ability was Lightning Rod, or it wasn't Lightning Rod, it was Cursed Body, and if it was Lightning Rod, that would have been way better because I wouldn't have felt bad because I actually have Tapu Koko on my team, and Tapu Koko had such a good matchup against him, and I didn't bring it just because of the Lightning Rod Alola Marowak. So yeah, but yeah, I have a pretty stacked team. I have Tapu Koko and Lele and Fini because no one knew how to pick in our draft. They didn't pick any of the Tapus, and I got Magearna, so I got some pretty good Pokemon on this team. But I get the Nature's Madness there off on the Mega Mawile. He didn't Mega yet, but it is a Mega Mawile. And he's got a pretty good team here. So Simeon is actually a person that before this I had never beaten before. We'd played I think 3 times before and I didn't beat him at all. So this battle I really wanted to beat him. He's one of my good friends at school, and actually he does have a channel of his own, so I might link it down below in the description if you guys want to go check him out. He goes for the Swords Dance here to get up to +2, and I don't really have too much to hit the Mega Mawile with, so I stayed in here to Drop Kick, and he actually didn't know what Queenly Majesty was, so I get a free move off here, and I get the Drop Kick to lower his attack by 1, so now he's just +1, and now I can deal with it a little bit better. I also have High Jump Kick, which might have been able to knock him out from that range, but I didn't want to worry too much about that. And he actually had another move there that probably could have killed my Serena, and you'll see that later in the game. So really surprised he didn't click that actually over the Sucker Punch, because I was obviously slower, but he, I guess, just kind of misplayed right there. But I predicted him to go out into this, and my Tapu Fini is the perfect counter for the Sylveon. I had Nature's Madness Taunt. I didn't have Toxic because obviously Misty Terrain, you can't status in Misty Terrain, so I think I'd Surf and Moonblast, something along those lines, but get the Nature's Madness off, brings him down to half health. And I know I can't 1v1 this thing because he actually ran a super offensive Sylveon. I think that was Specs, but I'm not sure. But it was definitely max modest Sylveon, so super amounts of damage right there. And unfortunately, I just wasn't able to deal with that Sylveon right there with my Tapu Fini. And he actually predicted me go out into Magearna here with his Alola Marowak, and I just had to sack something off. Like I said, every time this thing came in, I had to sack something off because it was just such a scary threat to my team. So Magearna didn't really do much in this match, so I figured I can sack off Magearna, and actually he goes for Flare Blitz, so he's going to take some recoil right here, which is really nice. Sorry, not my Elgato, but my OBS is kind of messing up right now, so sorry if we're dropping a few frames, but yeah, he takes that recoil and actually goes down to a very little sliver of health. So I bring out my Weavile because I know I can take this thing down, and I think I go for Pursuit right here. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I go for Pursuit just in case he wanted to switch out, and I don't know if he wanted to or not. I don't know what the case was there, but we get the nice kill on him, and he actually gives us the Curse Body again, which makes me really mad that he had that. Man, I actually didn't remember that, so if I had Tapu Koko in this match, that would have been really nice. But he brings out this, and I'm starting to think, oh my goodness, I'm going to lose. This is Scarf, because why would he bring it in on a Weavile? It's got to be Scarf. And so I switched out into Goodra, and I made a couple of bad plays right here. So Goodra is super specially defensive. I think I ran Assault Vest, so he takes the Focus Blast like a boss. Super great. He takes his Volt Switch very well, and I actually predicted him to Volt Switch and go out into Sylveon, so you'll see this play right here. I actually, he predicted me to go for like the Dragon type move maybe, and so I went for Sludge Bomb, so I do a lot of good damage against the Sylveon. I tried to get the Toxic, or the Poison on it, but unfortunately we just barely didn't kill, and I made the wrong play right here. I knew I outsped this thing, so I could kill this, which is fine, you know, I did that, but unfortunately I stayed in here, and this kind of cost me. So I needed the Goodra to be able to take on that Thundurus, and unfortunately I just sacked it off right here. I could have switched out into Serena right here or sacked off my Donphan, but I let my Goodra go down. He actually lived the hit, and so I was able to get the Flamethrower off on Excadrill, which wasn't enough to kill him. He got a nice roll there. But unfortunately I should have just kept my Goodra at the health it was, so that I could take on the Thundurus, because I had Ice Beam on my Goodra. And if I would have had it later in the game, I could have easily handled the Thundurus, even if it was Scarfed. So, unfortunately, now my only way to answer the Thundurus is my Weavile. Everything else is going to die to it. As you know, Serena can lift some stuff from Thundurus, but if it has Hidden Power Ice, then I can't really do that anymore. And he actually dies to my Rocky Helmet right now, which is great, because I went for Synthesis, because I figured he would die from the Rocky Helmet. So, that's awesome. Serena actually pulled out a lot of good plays in this match. It was able to really stick it through, and you know, get the health up right there. And he goes out into Mawile, and I'm just like, I don't like this, because my high jump kick was a roll to kill right here, and unfortunately, you guys will see, it just gets down to a sliver, and he has the Fire Fang, which I'm surprised he didn't use earlier in the match. If he doesn't have that Fire Fang right there, well, he would have died the next turn to Trop Kick, and then I would have had a full health Serena versus his Thundurus. And it turns out that he did have Hidden Power Ice, I believe. Or no, he didn't have Hidden Power Ice, he had Sludge Wave, and Sludge Wave would not have killed me at full health, I don't think. I'm not sure, I didn't run that calc, but if I was at the health I was before that Fire Fang, I think I might have been able to live the Sludge Wave and be able to get off something that would have hit him. I think I had, I don't know, I had Trop Kick, Synthesis, Ice Kick, or not Ice Kick, Trop Kick, and so I probably would have gotten off at least a high jump kick that would have hit him. And I go out here in a Weavile thinking, alright, I won the game, here we go, Icicle Crash, and he has the Yachi Berry. So prep specifically for my Icicle Crash, lives the Yachi Berry with the Yachi Berry, and unfortunately I'm going to get swept here by Thundurus. I had nothing really for it. I sacked off the Goodra earlier in the game, which I should not have done, because Goodra would have been able to take this thing down really easily. He didn't have Hidden Power Ice, and so Goodra would have been able to take this thing down in one Ice Beam, but unfortunately I didn't run Ice Shard on my Donphan, so Ice Shard would have killed from that range. It was really close, but I think it would have killed from that range, but I didn't end up running it on Donphan. I switched it last second for the superpower, like I said, and Donphan was going to go down, and so is my Tapu Fini, and also, wait, is Tapu Fini my last Pokemon? I think so, but he gets the bunch of those kills at the end there. I think 4 kills with this Thundurus, which is absolutely crazy, and I still haven't beaten my friend Simeon, so we are in the same division, so I might play him in the playoffs later this season, or, you know, in the well, I can't play him in the championship, but I might play him in the playoffs. So there is my match against Simeon. He beat me 1-0, and it was a very good match. So hopefully you guys did all enjoy this new type of video. If you guys want to see more of this, I have a few more battles that I have recorded. 2 of them are on Showdown, 1 more is on the DS, so I'm sorry for the weird quality for the DS ones, but maybe one day I'll get a capture card for my DS. But hopefully you guys did all enjoy this video, and if you guys want to see more League content from me, let me know. But other than that, I'm out for now. Peace.